I want to start by saying that when we're talking about giving to the right people, what we're talking about here is not getting scammed. So like you said, in events like this, we all want to help our fellow Californians. We all want to be generous. And unfortunately, these sorts of events, while they bring out the best in that we're all trying to help, it also brings out the worst, people trying to take advantage of that generosity and try to take advantage of all the help that we're trying to offer.
Yeah, we feel a particular closeness to that issue because so many of our clients are elderly, they're seniors. Yeah. And that population tends to be vulnerable to scammers. And I've done lots of education. I used to give on a pretty regular basis at various senior centers presentations about avoiding scams and the particular ones that are most likely to be perpetrated against the elderly and the vulnerable. So this is a subject that is very important and near to our hearts at Absolute Trust Counsel. Today, we're talking about everybody. This is not just seniors get taken advantage of. It's just so easy for someone with bad intent to create an opportunity for themselves.
Yes. So we have some tips about how to avoid falling into that trap. And our first tip is to not give money or donate to someone who calls you or emails you, even if you think that you know that person. And we've all heard some variety of the scam where someone gets a phone call from someone that they believe is their grandson, for example, saying, "Grandma, I need $1,000 for this." And it sounds like that person. It can even come from the phone number of that person. And we know now that email addresses, phone numbers, voices can all be altered and faked. And so it's best to not give to someone who contacts you over phone or email.
Yeah. And I would say also by text, because people will send fraudulent texts and we've all gotten them. So anything where someone's reaching out to you, you need to be really wary of. And it's okay to say, "Hey, that sounds really great, but I can't do it right now. Give me the information and I will get back to you." And ask the questions. Ask what is the name of the organization, the address, the phone number, the web address. Get as much information as you can, but don't just say, "Oh yeah, here's my credit card number."
A really common scam is creating an organization that has a name that sounds incredibly similar to a very well-known charity and just hoping that it sounds close enough that you fall for it.
Yeah, that is a really good point. Another tip number 2 in this category, give only to legitimate organizations. And by that, I mean organizations that you have verified are actually legitimate organizations. And this is very easy to do. And, so you've gotten the name of this charity. You can verify an organization by looking them up on one of the websites that keep track of charity. Our Business Bureau has one. It's called Wise Giving Alliance. And their web address is very simple, give.org. There's another one called Charity Navigator, very well known. Their web address, again, charitynavigator.org. And these are actually recommended by the Federal Trade Commission.